There's a bear right there, right in front of us. Look down, right by the rocks, right by the rock.
That's not a coyote.
Big red eye. What is it? Some people think it's imagination, some people think it's a fairy tale, but for me, I think it's real. Big red eye is a Sasquatch-like creature who's been terrorizing the residents of Sussex County in northern New Jersey since it was first reported by a state park ranger in 1972. Ever since my first expedition in 2011, it's been my personal goal to find out what truly lives out there in the shadows of the night. My name is Mike Familant, and welcome to my journey in the shadow of Big Red Eye.
My tag.
Go ahead, you're breaking up.
We're coming in hot, man. We have activity.
Lisa, I think we're lost.
How the hell did we end up in Massachusetts?
A snake.
Back in northwestern New Jersey for our first expedition this year. Last year, we had our base camp in Stoke State Forest and explored the northern part of Sussex County. This time we decided, since we didn't get too much activity last time, we decided to move a little bit further south. We're actually a stone's throw from Route 80 in the Delaware Water Gap in Worthington State Forest. Behind me you can see is the Delaware River. What's cool about that is Pennsylvania right there. And right over the river and through the woods, if you will, there's a plethora of sightings. Now we know that black bear have been seen crossing the Delaware River in the past, which is really cool, so I'm sure a Bigfoot could do the same thing. There have been reports from this area. In this trip we're going to explore Worthington State Forest, the Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area, which we kind of dove into a little bit last year. And then a little further south as well. We're also going to go back up into High Point in Stokes because, well, we can. This is a little extended expedition. It's 4 nights instead of our normal 3. So we have base camp set up, and I think what we're going to do now is find a good location for the trail cams. So we'll take you along for the ride. So right now we're on Old Mine Road, which is the oldest continually used road in the United States. It was actually used by Native Americans about 10,000 BC and is used all the way up to current day. We're going to put out the trail cameras right now, and we're looking for a suitable spot. Alright, so we made it up. We walked a little further off Old Mine Road. I found this, you can see it's kind of like a open field. We got this birch tree here, which I'm going to set it up kind of like that. I don't think there's anybody going to be too much in the area. So we'll put one here. There's also right behind us, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's some sort of river or stream that runs down into the Delaware. So we're going to maybe put one down there as well. You know, again, just to reiterate from first season, I'm tying these back ends up as to not to draw any attention to it. And then what we're going to do, put it where we want it to face. Turn it on. Okay. I always put the date in because sometimes, I mean, it doesn't affect any of the anything to do with it, but it does show up on the bottom of the thing, so it's always important to have that. Now, as you can see, this is aiming a little further down, so what I'm going to do is get a stick, put it right underneath of it, and that should be okay. A little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Now we're gonna, another important thing is we're gonna leave it sit here. We're not gonna come back up until we leave. So no one should be up here, so that'll be perfect. We might even come up here and bait it, maybe tonight, but we will see. So let's go find our secondary location.
Well, we traveled far, yeah, we don't know where we're going. And we found ourselves, yeah, we don't know who we'll be. Momentum fuels us, keeps the train running, music fills us, where there's a worries away. There ain't no stopping. Say we got going on momentum. Open up the throttle, cross the county line. When we open up the bottle, liquor goes quicker every time. From 81 to 40, feeling the trembling sun. My vision's getting murky.
If you guys didn't realize by now, I'm a big photographer, and one of the reasons why I like camping so much is because of views like this. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous sunset on the Delaware River. Can't beat this. It's so relaxing.
We're back in northwestern New Jersey in the Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area, and we've just set off on our first night investigation.
Well, we've traveled far, yeah, we don't know where we're going. And we found ourselves, yeah, we don't know who we'll be.
So the other team is just up the trail a little ways, and they just radioed and said they had 2 sets of red eyes looking at them. So we're going to very slowly and quietly proceed up them.
So it wasn't a Bigfoot, it was just deer. Are you guys proceeding further down the trail?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let one rip in 5. Echo.
We hiked around our target area for a few hours, and after seeing and hearing nothing, we decided to head back to camp and call it a night.
Well, I'm not really a big fan of cemeteries, so...
We are here in Jenny Jump State Forest, State Park, and took a ride down on this road. It's called Shades of Death Road, and legend behind it is it's a very creepy road at night, and they have, I guess in the 80s they found a decapitated child. The head was on one side of the road and the body was on the other. and some other creepy kind of things, but right now we are at Ghost Lake, which is beautiful, and this lake has a kind of a mist or a fog coming off of it, and people see ghosts. There's been many paranormal investigations here. We were actually supposed to meet up with the paranormal group to do a paranormal investigation tonight. However, due to some health issues with that team, is not going to happen. People see glowing red eyes here at night. You can see there's a firing. Someone's shooting behind us. They hear howling and stuff in the night. But unfortunately, due to the location, I don't think it's going to be beneficial for a night investigation, just because of the it's a kind of a residential area. So we did want to come check it out. We may stop back here tonight, see if we see any ghosts. But I think we're going to go scout a different area and see if we can find a better place for tonight.
What's that?
Right to the beer distributor.
Yeah. Easy, easy, easy. Go!
Well, we just got back from scouting the Shades of Death Road and having our brunch at Ghost Lake. Went to get gas, and someone hit me. Not too bad, just backed into me. But, you know, I don't know why this kind of stuff always happens when I go squatching. But, anyways, on to more scouting. We're out scouting second day for our second night investigation, and anytime we're in this area, I can't resist stopping. But we made it again back to Buttermilk Falls. So I forgot the spatula again, so shuddy it is.
After my vehicle was hit, I figured the day couldn't get any worse until we came back from our scouting investigation when Jesse tried to turn on his car and it wouldn't start.
There's no way. There's no way. No way. It took me more turns to park my car in there. My lord. That was bad. Not even gonna lie. That was really bad.
Thankfully, Jesse's car didn't need to be towed, and once we figured that out, we headed out on our second night investigation to an area that has had a cluster of reports, and in the center of that cluster is the Walpack Cemetery. That's where we started our second night investigation.
So we sat at the entrance to the cemetery for about an hour, and we didn't hear anything. We split into two teams. One team walked about a half a mile. We just sat and very quiet, listened, nothing. So now we're heading down to an area that has a bog, the big flat brook, and some open fields. So hopefully the deer are going to be down there, which means the Bigfoot will be down there.
Know where we're going, and we found ourselves, yet we don't know who we'll be. Momentum fuels us, keeps the train running, music fills us, where there's a worries away, and there ain't no stopping.
Okay, so didn't get any action at the cemetery. We made it to these three fields that we were in last year. We split up into two teams again. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but since we were here last September, the fields have been cut down, so now they're just wide open fields. So we're going to wait until they're about a field in front of us, and then we're going to head and follow them. At the end of the fields there's a large bog, so hopefully something's in there. Alright, we're in between the second and the third fields, and we just heard a thud in the water. The big flat brook is right next to us. I don't know what it was. It could have been a beaver. We're going to keep listening.
That came from the bomb.
Are they up there? Yeah. Another one. Okay, good to know. We got them coming from out by you now as well. We heard the splashes coming from up kind of by you to your, if you're looking towards the bog to the left hand side. So Kevin said he saw a beaver on the therm. So, oh, it got me going for a second.
There's the wind, there's you.
You got it?
I think so.
It's night 2 of our investigation, and we're in the Flatbrook Roy Wildlife Management Area, in an area that I think there's a high potential for Bigfoot. To start off the night in this area, John is going to do his first ever Bigfoot vocalizations.
Alright, John, your claim to fame. It's time to do 2 whoops. You know how to do a whoop?
I know how to do a whelp. Now, a whoop? Am I going like high or low pitch? Like, what's the motivation? Am I like a Randy Sasquatch? Or?
Like, we're going to go like low to high, like whoop!
Okay, like a party over here Sasquatch.
Yeah,
all
party,
right.
yeah.
Here we go, for all you kids at home. Woo! Woo! That's how you get girls.
After listening for a few minutes and getting no reply, the other team decides to do a vocalization. We thoroughly explored the area, and after having no reply after about an hour and a half of being there, we decided to drive about 12 miles away to this power line cut to try our luck there.
So we're chilling, looking up to where we're going on the power line hike, and we see this thing on therm. It is something alive. It does have movement to it. We're all kind of looking.
There it is.
You got the eye shine?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Let's put a glimpse of the eye shine.
What is it? Well, so we got to get a couple people to go up there and a couple people to keep therming it. Here, I think they want to take a look. Oh, okay. You guys want to look? See?
Hey. Take your bear spray.
You want bear spray? You want bear spray?
Here.
Here. Jesse. I'll go with him. Can I have a therm though?
I'm right behind you.
Alright, well we gotta get some people to stay, so if in case it gets up and
Well,
runs.
you got a therm down here, Kevin, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Somebody run the bear spray.
Somebody what?
Somebody run the bear spray.
We can run it.
I got the spotlight and the clubs. So.
I got bear spray as well, so.
What?
How do I not spray myself?
Pretty soft.
Alright. I think this will probably be the only soft spot. You have the radio, right? Someone take this. Is it still there? Is it still there? Yeah. It's okay. Both of us have lost visual. Great. I'm red lighting this, sorry. See, somebody should have been watching it. The person down there with the therm should have been watching this the whole time to see which way it went. What if it just got up and skipped away? Nothing. We're gonna stop every once in a while though. Probably more than we should, but I don't want to get attacked by a bear today. Probably should have read how to use this bear spray before I bought it. Make sure you check down there in case it went the other way. Can you help me get this in my pocket?
In or
Oh,
out?
I got it. Therm is clear. There's a big rock right next to you, Jesse. That. What's that? Yeah. Can you ask them if they see it? Just to confirm it's not there? Because there is something hot. The rock right there is very hot. No.
Do you have any visual on anything out there?
Ask them if we're in the right area.
Does it look like we're in the right area where it was?
I think it was a little bit.
Yeah, somewhere around here.
Yeah, I think it was up a little bit further, yeah. Yeah, I just did. I didn't see anything. Just had never seen you with the bat ready. What's that?
I don't really want to get mauled by a bear either.
Yeah, they do climb trees too. I could therm that. Let's see if it's up there. Oh, I see nothing. Let's keep going. From up top of this hill is going to be sick to do a call. John, you didn't bring your food, did you?
What?
John, did you bring your food?
I have a granola bar in my pocket. I'm mixing it up.
Oh, good. I'll take that radio from you if you... Good, bear food. Nothing on the therm. What was that? Sure as hell was. Was that you guys down there?
What do you mean?
It sounded like a stick just broke right in the middle between you and I in the middle of the power line cut.
You dropped his flashlight.
Kevin.
Yeah, hold on. I think we might have.
Something interesting up there?
Oh, there's a bear right there.
We're doing our night hike in the Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area along a power line cut when something caught our eye on the therm. We went to investigate and almost stepped on a bear.
Yeah, hold on. I think we might have.
Something interesting up there?
Oh, there's a bear right there, right in front of us. Look down, right by the rocks, Yep, easy, easy. Don't run. That's the key.
We're cool, guys. Bears. Come on.
Yeah, we're cool.
Everyone has money to pose his back.
We're cool.
Put his back. Look big and back up.
We're cool. We're cool.
We're cool. We're cool. There's a bear probably 20 feet from us. We're cool. Hold on. I'm getting my... Okay, I got the bear spray out. Okay, we're cool. That was right in front of us. Right in front of us. I think I just myself. What's that? Oh my god, yeah. If we didn't have that therm, we would have walked right on top of that thing. Yeah, heads up the rocks. Let's move down in at like stages, alright? So let's just nice and easy, because we don't want to turn our back to it, but we need to get there. We need to... Yeah, go. See if I can get it on therm. Oh, me. I don't see it. It was like down though, you know what I mean? Like, that. It looked like, I was looking at one behind it, and it looked like that moved, and then I was watching it, and then all of a sudden this fucking rock that was right in front of me moved, and it was a bear. It had to be right inside the tree line, even if it wasn't. Right near close to it.
What's up there?
A bear 20 feet away from us.
The out of there.
No, we're coming back for reinforcements. Kevin, get ready. We're regrouping. What do you mean get back?
What? Okay, I would like to see Kevin come up here. We'll give him all the bear spray. Ooh. Well, That was fun. Well, I think we went up there because you don't know what it is on the therm. So if it's a squatch, then yeah, now we know it was a bear, and we shouldn't have done that. It just so happened to be a bear.
You got that on like the therm camera. Right?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
So we'll probably look through it and see there's like 7 bears
just
chilling out that we walked up on.
Ooh, that was the first time I've encountered a bear. Well, a bear that close while squatching. That's a little bit of. Oh, man, what a night!
I guess you could say we barely got able to check this area.
Oh, Mike with the bear joke. Oh. All right.
All weekend.
All weekend.
After almost tripping over a bear, we went back to base camp because it was late and I needed a change of underwear.
Camp on day 3 down this old mine road, which should be called Old Pothole Road. I'm here with Mike and Jesse. We just went fishing and got some coffee. Jesse, so you're Jesus Lord, you're not having the best trip that you've ever had before. Can you explain why?
Well, Mike, number one, my sunglasses were stolen out of the camp bathroom. $200 pair of Ray-Bans. Number two, my truck wouldn't start. We had to have AAA come give her a tow. And number three, I got this butte.
And what is that?
Nice wad of poison ivy on my eyeball.
Good. And where else is it?
Everywhere.
Get him.
How do you zoom in?
Top button. Right
there. While I may need to brush up on my hand signals, we waited until dark and then we headed up to an area that we've been to many times before in High Point State Park. Little did we know that we were about to have one of the best vocalizations that we've ever recorded before on any expedition. We headed to High Point State Park where we broke up into 2 different teams. My team sat and listened to a Native American story, which is what I do every time I go to this area.
As we cut through the night like some kind of nighttime predatory night cat.
Yeah, John, you got cigarettes.
No, I do not. Sorry. Take 2. We take to the night like some kind of predatory nighttime night cat. predatory ambition.
A silence fell over the land. All the young men stood gaping at the dead giant. Somehow, they had defeated it. Cloud jumped into the trench and sliced open Ia's stomach. Foul air and a green-yellow slime leaked out. He reached in and pulled out the body of a girl more dead than alive. With a yell, the other young men jumped into the pit as Cloud enlarged the opening and found more bodies.
Is he something cool? That's not a coyote. Those first three howls were not a coyote. Stand by. Those first three howls were not a coyote. Stand by.
Yeah. It's not like laughing. It's too low. Coyote.
I sent the clip off to an expert audio linguist who specializes in Sasquatch vocalizations. He replied to my email, and this is what he said. In your second clip, you might actually have something there. I cleaned your clip up a bit. Check out the attachment. To my ear, those first couple of howls sound like moan howls. I was thinking coyote on first pass, but then I found a couple more clues. Later in the clip, the coyotes do respond, but at the 24-second mark, you'll hear a nice whoop. Use headphones. That whoop is likely responding to the moan howl. Then at 29-second mark, there's a less descriptive vocal that sounds vaguely like someone yelling out loud. That's probably not a coyote, and consistent with many other recordings I've heard of high-probability Sasquatch vocals. These kind of yells and screams appear from time to time. So between the combination of your possible moan howls, a clear whoop, and a human-like yell vocal, I'd say chances are better than average you recorded 2 or 3 possible Sasquatch that night.
Yeah. It's not like laughing. It's too low. Coyote.
I also emailed him the first clip. He wrote back, "What I think I'm hearing is not one, but 2 vocalizers howling at about the same time. One has a higher pitch, the other has a lower pitch. I can say that the higher pitch is not a coyote, but it would be a strange coincidence that it would howl in sync with the lower pitch. The lower pitch vocals sound much more consistent with the Sasquatch moan-howl series, and there are all three tells that would lead me to believe that one is at least a Sasquatch. First, the howls come in sets of 3. If these are moan howls, then this is very common for them to occur in sets of 3. I'd venture that 80% of all the moan howls I've studied have been in a series of 3, no more, no less. The other 20% are mainly singles, with occasional double, or very rarely quadruple thrown in there. The second clue, the third howl, from the deep voice, is an upward sweep in pitch, known as a glissando. That's basically what a whoop is, and hearing whoop-like endings to howls is another characteristic I've seen in highly probable Sasquatch vocals. Third, right after the last howl ends, I can hear a double percussion. This could be a pair of integrated wood knocks, and knocks integrated into vocals is another strong indicator of Sasquatch vocals. I've looped the knocks a few times at the end of the attached clip to make them easier to hear. So in all, I'd say that you've had a very good chance that you recorded a Sasquatch, or maybe two, vocalizing in response to the howl that your team made.
That's not a coyote. That's not a coyote. I can guarantee you they weren't good. Then the coyote sweet. Just last night. We have activity. It's gonna be down south of us. We have coyotes. However, I believe we heard 3 howls. It's gotta be that. Whoa, can a coyote do that though? I mean, I know they have like a very wide vocal range, but coyotes aren't that low pitch though. I'm gonna do it again. Why not, right? Do it again. Hold that. I'm gonna do a bar down again. Because that's what they're doing, right? Let them know that. Huh? Yeah, just let them know. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Come on. Just heard that tap again behind me.
We stayed and hiked around the area for a few hours doing various howls and knocks, but not hearing anything further. We headed back to camp to prepare for our final night, but little did we know there was nothing that we could do to prepare for what was about to happen. As we were driving to our final night location, the bear mace, which I always carry, went off in the vehicle that we were driving in.
So okay, the bear mace just went off in the car. It just maced pretty much the half the team. Ah. Oh my god!
We need some more water, I think.
Bear mace!
Do we have some more water?
Oh!
Like, oh my god!
Oh my god!
I can't. My eyes. Like a bunch of water. Oh, can I have that real quick? Oh, what is real quick, real quick. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. What's the Snapchat worthy? You did enough.
So that god Sasquatch set off a bear mace can in the Jeep.
Oh my, that sucks so bad.
Crafty squatches. Ooh, you crafty squatch, you.
Huh? We're gonna look back at this and laugh, you know?
We made it back to camp. Alive, but barely. Proving once again the most dangerous game is man.
So it's our final day here, Delaware Water Gap. Last night was somewhat interesting. There was a gentleman on the side of the road that we kind of helped. Bipolar, schizophrenic, and we got him some help, which was nice. Talked to him for a while, and then as we were going to our final night investigation location, the bear mace kind of went off. I can now open one eye, which is nice, but yeah, that was not a pleasant experience. I still can't open the other eye, so we're trying to figure out how to get home. So I'm here with John. Everybody else left. John, what do you? How was your expedition?
Well, I have to admit, I really love seeing a guy get maced, so that was pretty funny. I mean, other than that, it was a good time. It was a good time, you know, crazy people and all that good stuff. No big sass, but
yeah, we did get the audio though. That's kind of cool.
I'm still convinced it's a ghost.
Yeah, you think?
But it's definitely not human.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, that's a Bigfoot.
Well, definitely can't wait to get home to analyze it once I can, you know, see again. So that's cool. All right, well, signing off from Warren County, New Jersey, and Columbia, Blairstown area. This has been one very interesting expedition, and we're heading in 2 weeks to northwest Pennsylvania, Pinchot State Forest. So hopefully that doesn't involve any bear mace. I don't know where the off button is.
Being sprayed with bear mace was the worst thing that I've ever gone through in my entire life. While it put a quick end to our expedition, it's not to say that we didn't end up capturing some very interesting vocalizations which we recorded and had analyzed. North Jersey is a very beautiful place, and one that definitely holds the potential to have a large undiscovered bipedal primate in the area. Signing off, I'm Mike Familant, and this is In the Shadow of Big Red Eye.
Feeling
For more information, visit us on Facebook at Sussex County Bigfoot NJ and In the Shadow of Big Red Eye.